Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. And today I'm going to share with you guys why the 2022 model year is the year to get and the last year to get of the Camaro, because I know people want to get the 23. They running in trying to get their options, but I feel like you'll have a better resale value if you had the 22 model year, and that is due to the production of how everything's been going on. I feel like GM had all its resources, everything they had to make a good production and well-built car in 22. They had a lot of resources they still had before the chip shortage hit them really hard, and this is the year to get. So as I'm gonna just jump straight into it, just a few options, and I'm just kind of like jump all over the place, but I feel like I'm gonna just start off what I see that's obvious, only that came on the 22 model year, and I feel like that is the brakes and rotors. The brakes and rotors now, if you spend an extra $500 on top of the 1LE package, you get the copper-free brake system. If you have a car that's being shipped to California, they will automatically have this. But if you're in Michigan, I would say, or any other state, paying an extra $500, you will get the same identical rotors and brake system that's on the ZL1 on your SS. That is like a huge selling point. You will not see too many 1LEs have them, but it has came out only for the started coming out on the 22 model year. Another thing that you have on the 22 model year, and I feel like they used all the resources that they had and equipment they had in the warehouse, is the PDR. And you guys probably wondering like, yo, what does the PDR say? I hear you say it fluently all the time, like, man, PDR is awesome and PDR is this. PDR is the performance data recorder, and the PDR, how you know if a Camaro had one, is this box here. This is where you know that's the system. This is a car that I get right now. I think I have 64 gigabytes that I use, but you can insert your card there, and then you have this up here that has a camera that reads out the middle of the car. It's pretty nice if you ever been inside one. I shared in a few of my videos with me using it, and I use it daily, honestly, because I can use it as a dash cam when I'm just going around in the streets, just driving around, or at the track. It just gives you all the information about this car, what it's doing, and all that stuff. So that's a pretty nice, good feature. And if you want to see more, I'm gonna do a video on it later. Like the software that you use to see all that kind of data, man, it's just pretty nice. Another thing is 22. I say 22 is the best model year is because this is the year where they introduced two colors, but they got rid of the good colors, and they was now just flip-flopping. They don't know what to do with it, and that is they introduced the Rapid Blue that came fresh from the C8. Everybody seems to love that Rapid Blue color, which is phenomenal. They also came out with the color called Vivid Orange Metallic, which is phenomenal. People love that. I love the metallic flake in there, but it's also the same year where they killed off the Wild Cherry tint coat. A lot of people love Wild Cherry tint coat, and they came out with Radiant Red. They're not really feeling it that well. So now that is the year. If you want Wild Cherry tint coat, get the Wild Cherry tint coat. It's the last year of it. So that's what makes 22 another model year. You have more of a different spectrum of colors that you can get. Also is that I feel like 22 is the last year where you can get a solid 1LE built car that you need. Whether that's a SS 1LE, whether it's a ZL1, whether it's a ZL1 1LE. And also you can still get it in a manual transmission. I noticed that a lot of cars that they build nowadays, they're pretty much giving you the A10. You can get those built a lot faster. Now don't quote me on this, but I feel like since there's a low volume of ZL1s being produced, and why they can mass produce the LT1 is that I feel like they had a whole bunch of automatics transmissions sitting in their warehouse, and that they can reproduce the LT1s a lot faster because they don't need that much. And I feel that some of the LT1s, have like that ZL1 transmission in them. I could be wrong, but I feel like that is the case, and that's how they can able to just produce more automatic transmissions than the manual transmission. So someone drop a comment below if you work for GM or not in that department, and let me know is that true. I could be wrong though, but that's just my That's my guess. Also, there's a lot of features that they are killing away from the 1LE or any car package that you can't do. Like 1LE, for example, you can't get the red seat belts. I didn't option for that because I didn't want it. I feel like it didn't look right as far as the interior wise go. The 1LE mats, was the last year I can be able to get those. As of now, if you try to look online to search for them, you won't be able to find those. You can get Camaro, or you can get like the weather protected ones that say Camaro on there, but as far as having 1LE, you won't be able to get that anymore. Also, as far as the cold air intake, GM was able to give you two options where you can have the stock one or you can have the cold air induction one. The cold air induction one is not an option anymore. They killed that off. So yeah, you're not getting that anymore. So that tells you right there that whatever you can get out of the 22 model year, get it. Add everything you can on there. And if you have a 22 SS 1LE, if you have a 2SS 1LE or a 1SS 1LE, like how I have it spec'd out as this is one of the cars people are going to be sought after. If you have a 2SS, or if you have a 2SS with the 1LE package, that's going to be sought after because it has all the safety features. That's how everything people will want out of the Camaro. And it also, 22 was that year where they came out with the rear view camera. I don't have that on there because of the purpose I'm using the car for, but that is a selling point. That is a selling feature, which did not come on a lot of 21 model years. So that is that right there. And also, as I'm just looking around, that is pretty much it. Now, if you don't have a 22 model year, don't feel bad. There are some Camaros that people are sought after, and that is the color. And I would say, like, if you have like and this is just the 1LE packages. GM is like really cutting back on the 1LE packages. A lot of them is on constraint, especially in the SS platform, the ZL1. Good luck on getting one of those. But as far as the 1LE package wise, if you can get, and this is my opinion still, but I feel like these are like the golden type of Camaros to get. If you can get like any 1LE package car, whether it's V6, SS, ZL1, or just a regular ZL1, because that's the top of the tier anyway. If you can get Rally Green, if you can get Krypton Green, if you can get Shock Yellow, if you get Rapid Blue, if you can get Vivid Orange, out of those 5 colors, I feel like you are good to go. And if they all come with PDR, if they don't have PDR accessible, if you couldn't get it for them, that's okay. That's optional. But this is my reason on why that is the car to get if you can't get a 22. Because those colors alone, besides black, white, and things like that, those is limited. So Rally Green was only made for 1 year. Based on the looks of it, Wild Cherry Tint Coat, that was in production, I want to say about 2 years, 3 years. I could be wrong. Rapid Blue, based on its current status, and Vivid Orange, that's going to be in 2 years. So the colors are limited. Shock Yellow was running limited, and Krypton was running for a very short time too. That's why I feel like the 22 is the year to get, but those are the ones I would get if I wasn't in the price budget to get a 22, you know. But that is my reasons on why the 22 model year Camaro is the one to get. I feel like it's the last year of the manuals. It's the last year of the 1LE packages. It's the last year of getting everything that you can possibly get, as far as from a 2SS perspective or a 1SS perspective, even to the accessories, like little stuff that you would care about. Like if you can get the Camaro lit up for the 1SS, you can possibly do that in a 22 model year. If you want the sport, if you wanted the like sport pedals that you can get besides the black ones that I have that looks kind of plastic, you're able to get that. Even if you want to copy what 100 Gang Nate did, where he had these red, you're able to get that in the 22 model year. As far as 23, good luck. You're SOL. I don't think you will have that option or flexibility anymore, or the red seat belt. So like that, that's gonna wrap this video up. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, drop a comment below if y'all agree with some of the things I'm saying, or if you disagree. Let's have a chat in a comment about it, because that's what I feel. 2022 model year is the one to get. So, like that, I'll see you guys in the next one.